5.7, short unit. There's only one more after this, okay? Systems of linear inequalities. Now that we know how to graph a linear inequality with the dashed line and the solid line and the shading above or below, and how to convert to slope-intercept form, and sometimes we have to flip the symbol. Like, now that we understand all that, we're going to graph two of them and see where they overlap, right? That's the solution to systems of linear equations. So 5.7, two or more linear inequalities that are graphed together. Right? And the solution is where they overlap, right? The solution is the overlapping region of points that satisfies both inequalities. Right, so we're looking for the region that satisfies both inequalities. It has to make both equations true. Alright, so we're going to graph both. I'm going to use red for one graph, orange for the other. Well, let's use red and blue, just because that way you can see the very, very different, right? They're both in slope-intercept form. Thank you for that. Alright, so -1 is my first point, and -1/1 to my next point. -1/1. No, I think it'd go the other direction, wouldn't it? Down one, right one? Yes. All right, and this one is going to be a dashed line and we're going to shade above because it's greater than, right? So we're shading all this stuff. All these are possible solutions. All right, and then for the second inequality, my first point is going to be at -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My next point is going to be 1/1, so 1 up, 1 right. 1 up, 1 right, right? Again, we're going to be a dashed line because it doesn't include the values on the line, right? Again, we're going to be a dashed line. This time we're going to go less than, so everything below the line. You see the area here where the two overlap? That's our solution. That's our solution. Alright, again, this one is in slope-intercept form, this one is not. So let's rewrite that one. Let's convert it. X minus 4y greater than equal to, less than or equal to 24. Subtract x from both sides, and -4y equals -x, not equals. Why do I keep doing that? Less than or equals to -x plus 24. We're dividing by a negative, so we're going to flip the symbol. When you get it like this, always remember there's an invisible 1. So it's not 4x, it's 1/4x. So we're going to flip it, It's going to be 1 over 4x minus 6, because there's an invisible 1 in front of every variable. All right, now we can graph it. Negative 6 on your y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And our next point is 1 up, 4 right. 1 up, 4 right. 1 down, 4 left. 1 down, 4 left. Ha ha, come on. All right, greater than or equal, so we can have a solid line. And it's going to be everything above the line because it's greater than. But see, if I hadn't have remembered to flip the symbol, I would have shaded the wrong side. You have to be careful. Slow down. Follow the steps. My next inequality goes at positive 1. And it goes 2 up, 1 right. 2 up, 1 right. 2 up, 1 right. 2 up, 1 right. Or 2 down, 1 left. 2 down, 1 left. 2 down, 1 left. 2 down, 1 left. All right? This one is also equal to, so solid line, because it does include the numbers on the line. And it says less than, so we're going to graph less than. Everywhere it overlaps is your possible answer solutions. Every point that fits on this line here, on this line here, or in between the two lines are answers that will make this true. It will make both equations true. Okay. All right, this one is in slope-intercept form. Let's go ahead and graph it. So -2, and then -1, down 1, right 1, 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 or up 1, left 1, up 1, left 1, up 1, left. I'm going to do this because I can, and you can't stop me. I mean, literally you could, because you could just pause the video, but and it's a dashed line. I mean, technically, well, okay. And it's greater than, so dashed line, and it's greater than, and then let's convert the other one. Remember, we're moving the x term. It's not always going to be the first term. You actually have to ask yourself, is this the x term? I need to get rid of the x term. -5y, which means we're going to end up flipping the symbol. I'm just making a side note for myself so I don't forget. Because if you divide by or multiply by a negative, you have to flip the symbol. 4 over 5x plus 7. All right, so positive 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can't go up, so we're going to go down 4, left 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to fit another line on there. And it's less than or equal, so we can do solid. And it's less than. So we're going to shade below. This, where they overlap, is your solution set. Oh, I wanted that to be green. Is your solution set. Right? This is your answer. Where they overlap is your solution set. That's your answer. Couple more. Feel free to move ahead once you've got it. Use my video to double check your work. Both of these are in slope-intercept form. Thank you. +6 on the y-axis. Down 5, right 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. I'm not going to get another one on there. That's alright. Alright, it's less than, but not equal to. So we're going to do a dash line. And it's less than, so we're going to go below the line. And because it's curved this way, this is below the line. Then we're going to do the second inequality. -1, up to right 1. Down to left 1. Right? And this one is a solid line. And it says greater than, so we're going to go above the line. So your solution set is right here where it overlaps, right? This is your solution set. Right here where it overlaps. Okay? Fine? Neither one is in slope-intercept form. (3x minus y less than 6 minus 3x minus 3x negative y less than -3x plus 6 divided by -1, which means I have to flip the symbol. Y is greater than 3x minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 over 1. 1, 2, 3 over. Dashed line. And greater than, so we're gonna go on top. And then we have 3x minus y greater than -2, -3x, y greater than -3x minus 2. Y is less than, I had to flip the symbol, 3x plus 2. So, plus 2, 3 and 1. Oh, interesting. The slope of this is 3. The slope of this is 3. What do we know about an equation that has the same slope? What do we know? Dash line. We know if they have the same slope, they're parallel. And it's below. So our solution set is in between. It's this area in between. That's our solution set. Interesting. Last one. Neither of those is in slope-intercept form. 7x plus 4y greater than or equal to negative 32 minus 7x. 4y. Hey, we're not going to have to flip the inequality symbol. Woo! How do I know? Because that's positive. You only flip when you multiply or divide by a negative. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo, that was barely big enough. Down 7, right 4. Or flip it, like up 7, left 4, right? So instead, we're going to go up 7, left 4. It's equivalent. It's equal. Up 7, left 4. Up 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got it over. Alright, well, what do we know about this line? 1, it's not equals. Let's just have it. You'll get over it. Alright, so greater than or equal to, so let's change that to greater than or equal to. We know we can have a solid line because it's possible that it's equal to, and we know it's greater than. So we're going to cover everything above the line. Alright, the other equation, x minus y less than negative 3, negative y less than negative x minus 3, y greater than x plus 3. Don't worry, I'm going to redo that. But this is what I mean when I say after you've had some practice, you can do steps in your head, right? So what did I do in my head? I did subtract x from both sides in my head. I did divide everything by negative 1 in my head. In my head. I know. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 over 1. It does not include an equal sign. Dash line. Greater than. So we're going to go above the line. Where do they intersect? They intersect in all of this area, right? So this is the solution set, all of this. Where they overlap, where they both make true answers. Alright, and this last one is a mix of the word problems and the graphing. So I am curious to know if you can do it. Right? It says Sarah's pet store never has more than a combined total of 16 cats and dogs. She also never has more than 9 cats. Write a system of inequalities and graph to show the possible number of dogs and cats in her store. So, let x equal cats, let y equal dogs, create your 2 inequalities, graph them, and see where they overlap. I dare you to do it. I dare you. Okay. Do your quizzes, self-check. Come to me when you're 100%.